Striding in once again, Bobo Bourgeois. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Shoots this one over to first. Rizzo is there, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, third baseman, Brett Barrett.
Stepping in, Brett Barrett. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Now that low 90s fastball, it won't overpower a lot of guys, but if it's mixed in well, it's a real effective pitch.
Hit back up the middle. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Digging in and looking for more, number 21. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays, but they hold a 9-2 lead. In now is John Jay. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Pat. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard.
And a good take there will net him a base runner as it's ball 4 now to start the 8th inning.
And when your pitch count gets over 100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit of accuracy out there. And I think if he gets in any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
Ready once again, Kyle Schwarber. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A runner at first with no outs here. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1.
And you've got to wonder if fatigue is becoming a bigger factor here to start the 8th. 3-0 is not the way you want to start the 8th out.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Fouled straight back. Ready with the 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dirtbag will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. Some good pitching, some good hitting. It all adds up to a 9-2 ball game as you get a look there at the inning by inning recap of our game to this point. Digging in to try it again, Chris Bryant. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Man, that's just painful for a pitcher right there.
44,
A 3-2 offering that was right on the corner, but he couldn't get him to chase, and he doesn't get the call. Can't beat yourself up about that one too much.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Marcus Stroman enters from the pen to begin the frame with a sizable lead with which to work.
Marcus Stroman.
Anthony Rizzo will be his first assignment here, as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here's the 2-1. Fouled back. Second and third here, 1 man out. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Definitely in a tough situation facing the 3-hitter. You could work around him and maybe walk him to load the bases, but that just sets up the cleanup guy with the bases loaded.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Rizzo out in front here as this is pulled fouled into the seats in right. The 3-2 one more time. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. And there's ball 2 now. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. Set to deal on 2-2. Scorched to third. Barrett is there on to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They're down by a touchdown. It's 9-2. At the plate, number 0. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like you did right here. Nice job.
Big Daddy Dirtbag.
In now, Big Daddy Dirtbag in the air to right center and carrying well. Way back there now. And gone. Home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
As a fellow once said, the only park that ball wouldn't have made it out of is Yellowstone. Everyone knows he's got plenty of thump in his bat, but come on, I'm not sure that ball's even come down yet.
Into the box, Alex Konerko. Hard hit ball to short. Russell's got it. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting, number 55.
Standing in, number 55. He's 0 for 2 with a couple of walks in this one. 1 out, nobody on. Got him looking with the fastball as that had some two-seam movement to it. 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Stepping in now, number 91. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. We've played 8 full. The Jays are out in front 11-2. Welcome back to MLB Network. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Here's Javier Baez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Skied into straightaway right. Right fielder has a beat on it. 1 out.
Now batting, shortstop, Addison Russell.
Now at the plate, Addison Russell. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Oh. 1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. I count.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line drive to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Liner towards second. And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. 11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Toronto get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Jake Arrieta was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap here tonight. From my partners in the booth, Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 11 runs, 8 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. For the Cubs, 2 runs on 3 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 37 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.